Hi, I'm Ethan Miller, leading off here for Group 7 for our final project overview for SCR 415. We'll be going over the website that we had built and put together and demonstrating a use case each, and then we'll go over later some more specifics in reference with our SRS document. I'm Ethan.
I am Dylan.
I'm Jacob.
I'm David. So first use case we're gonna go into is the view calendar. As you can see on the top right, we are not logged into the system. That means we are just a general user. We don't have to log in to use this use case. So once we click the calendar button on the left, it will show up a event calendar. And then once you click on a specific date, the 5th or 6th, you will see details coming out, such as the date of the event, the time, the location, and the teams that are trying to compete against each other. So this is the first use case.
Cool. Yeah, thank you. Next up, we implemented use case 7, which I'll be showing the flow for here. This was viewing our sports catalog. Over here on the sidebar, you can see, and I'll remain signed out. That way it shows that it's available to like public users. We have a sports page here. If we click into there, this is populated with some placeholders, just to show an example of it can hold many sports. So we have one for wrestling here, but it could also say include, wrestling, football, volleyball, baseball, etc. It has the ability to add those in. And then when you're in the sports catalog, you can click into it for more information on the page. So this talks about wrestling, says join their team, a little bit of information about it, who's the coach slash who's hosting it, where it is, and then the price if there is one. In this case, it's free, and then a button for register, which is available later. I'll pass it over to Dylan.
And the next use case that we will be describing is use case 1, where we are uploading health documents. So for this use case, we will be logging in as a parent. And once we have logged in, as you can see in the top right, we will be going over to the My Portal tab. And here we can see the location for submitting medical records. So we can just click on the submit button and then upload any kind of document or PDF to be uploaded to the system.
Yeah, thank you, Dylan. And then lastly will be Jacob.
All right. We're going to be going over use case 8, which is updating the sports catalog. And so for this one, we actually have to go and sign into the admin account. So if we'll log out from there, hit login, go to employee sign in, and we'll sign into the admin account really fast. Now that we're signed in as an admin, we can go to the sports tab. And now you can actually see there's more options on this page. In the bottom right, we have an add button, so we can actually add a sport into the sport catalog. This pops up as a new sport or kind of like an event. You can add in all of these details, add a date, add a time, even a cost for the event. And then after these are all done, you can add that event by hitting create event, and that'll generate that item to be added to the list.
Cool. Take back here, and then we're going to go a bit over our group's SRS document. So we just showed a couple of our use cases, namely use cases 1, 5, 7, and 8. I'll go up here to our catalogs. You can see a catalog of actors, including some people we just talked about, such as parents, students, sports directors, and such. And then the big one is our use case catalog. We ended up having 9 across them, of which we demonstrated, as you can see, for example, the upload health documents, that was right there. And we used these to map across when planning those flows on the website and what it looked like. And then going down, we had some rules that applied to it, our use case model for a more general like visual representation, and then it then bled into our use cases being more expanded as it goes down. Overall, though, we ended up having 9, like I said, and that is a brief demo of some of said cases and our final product as a team. Uh, this has been Group 7 for SCR 415. Thank you.